Hello and welcome to another Minecraft video, and this is the final Midway attractions one, finally. And we're actually going to be doing 3 attractions in this video. Yeah, I'm going to do 3. And well, 2 of them are crazy golfs, and then we've got an arcade as well. So this is the first one. This is Captain Bird-Eye's pirate crazy golf, and it's literally, you will notice most of it is Stampy's crazy golf that's just kind of been reskinned. This pirate ship is my own though, and that's the flag for this world. Don't tell me what the colours represent, I'm pretty sure it was just kind of random. And the character Captain Bird-Eye is actually a pirate skin that I have from a skin pack, so that works quite well. This is where you get your balls. It actually has a system, so you can get it. You lose the ball at the end. So if you take one rather than a whole stack, then you do eventually lose it in the last hole. Here is the first one, which we should get in a 1. I'll be embarrassed if I don't. There we go. The second one, it should be a 2, but I think I always get it in a 3. Oh, was that cheating or not though? This one, again, I think should be a 2. Oh. Next one's a little bit harder because you've got to get your timing right with it. Yeah, so you will notice most of the whole, well, they actually all are Stampy's one. It's just the last one that's been changed into a pirate head. But I'm not going to lie that it is just Stampy's Crazy Golf, because it's not very original, really. Oh, I don't think I've... Oh! Oh! There we go, was that 4, that one? Oh, remember to switch it off. It probably won't make much of a difference in terms of lag, but it does help. We've got the next hole there. Even here, it's got the back entrance, which the Stampy one has, and I've just blocked it in with fences. So it was some of the Stampy clone builds were done off of tutorials. Some people had made Stampy's Lovely World, and I just copied them off those. Oh. See, I'm not going to lie about things that are done off tutorials, because some of these builds are not my own, and I'm not going to try and deny that. There we go. The only one that this doesn't have is the underground one. Because, well, it was a super flat world originally, and then, well, you will notice these walls around the edge. That's because I put it in Education Edition, and it ended up destroying a lot of it. It collided with another world, it combined the two, and then after Caves and Cliffs, it went underground as well, the one it was combined with. So, but at the time, I think it was before, so you couldn't dig that far underground, but now you will notice that, well, you probably won't notice it in this, but under here is all caves that were just put in with that, whatever bug happened or corruption happened to this world. After 1.17, it's basically a normal world rather than a super flat. It's just that the bit that's already built on stayed as a super flat. And yeah, there we go. You can see it's gone down the hopper. And it'll go back to the entrance. Because we picked up a whole stack, we've just got to drop off the other ones. And I'm going to cut here because it's quite a long walk to the next one, which is Jungle Amusements, which has a very small crazy golf and a bowling. And then we're going to do the arcade, the last arcade. And then the next video we're actually going to be on to the main town centre. And here we are at Jungle Amusements, and this used to be two separate attractions. It used to be like a Hollywood Bowl and then an outdoor crazy golf, but I made that indoors and combined the two into one building. So this is the bowling area. It's not really possible to do a strike on it really, but you can just knock each one over. You can try and get all of them by doing that, but it's quite hard. Yeah. And you've got the very small Crazy Golf. Now, this is a lot smaller than the original, the one we've just done. However, this is, of course, my own layout. It used to be outdoors. The sandstone was the same. This used to be a giant smiley face, but I changed it to like an Aztec temple building because it fits in a lot better with this theme. Yeah, they're all very easy. Although this one can be a little bit harder, but as long as you time it properly. And that is it. Very short Crazy Golf, that one. And now we are going to the other arcade, which is the final one. And then that is it for midway attractions, and we're on to the town centre in the next one. And before we do the arcade, there's another midway attraction that I need to include, and that is the Legoland Discovery Centre, which is in between the Minecraft experience and Statue Park. For some reason I keep missing this and forgetting it, so it's good to do it now, so that when we've done the arcade, we've done all of them. It does have two rides, one a dart ride and a flat ride. So that was the reception area, and we can go down underground to the dart ride, which is Kingdom Quest. It's very short. And as you can see, that's what I mean by it being very short. You've got the flat ride here, which is Merlin's Apprentice. It's a pedal ride in real life, and it actually has this system that makes it so you can just flick that lever and it'll automatically start for you. In here is the 4D cinema. Just got minecarts as seats. There's a screen. Very small, not a very high capacity, the fact you can only fit 2 people in there. And then there's a cafe just here, which does have some food. And yeah, it's just a food venue. And that is it for the Lego Discovery Centre. Very small attraction with some very basic rides in it, but it does work. It's another midway. At the end of the day, it's another thing in between the amusement parks that you can do, and it's maybe a little bit hidden because you do have to cross this railroad to get to it. But yeah, now we're going to go to the arcade. And here we are at the arcade, and this is just called Amusements. Very original. It's an arcade. It's got a few different interactive machines, same like pinball machines that you can find at other places in this world. It's got a whack-a-mole, which is very similar to the one in the mansion, because there is another arcade here in the mansion, but I'll just group that in one of the town centre videos with like the other houses. You got a bandit, which I'm not really sure how many times. There we go. It's a 1 in 9 chance. It's the least likely you can get from a hopper dropper randomizer. It was a tutorial, but I did change the odds to make it a bit harder. You've got the cabinet. This one actually came from the museum, which is what the Minecraft experience was basically an extension on. The museum closed and the Minecraft experience replaced it. This cabinet's always been here though. You've got a racing game which is very similar to the one in Vortex, except this one is a motorbike one. So it's a bit, I do prefer this one, to be honest. It's got the same thing with the button there and the lever. And the claw machine is the same as well. Although you'll notice this one's actually got a brand of claw machine on top. And so has the racing game as well. So yeah, that is the last of the Midway attractions. The arcade doesn't count as a Midway, but it's kind of grouped in with these. Next up, I think, I'm not really sure what we'll be doing, but it'll be the first build in the town centre. So look forward to that one.